Hello, all boogie. Today we will be discussing shipping policies. This is the section of the site or your shop where you essentially tell you set the parameters of how you are going to be shipping your products out to your customers. This might include things like a flat rate, including postage, for postage and packaging. You might offer local pickup for a certain charge or for free. Or you might have a combination of both. This is where basically you can set all of the options for shipping out your products. So, in fear of repeating myself, I shall just dive straight in. Repeating myself again, should I say? We've got our test account here. So, what we do first thing is on your dashboard, you scroll down to settings, hit settings, and then very aptly named, it's the shipping section on the left. You click that. And up will come this section here. So you'll notice currently All Boogie is only set up for use in the UK. So there is only one zone at the moment, and that is named the UK. So eventually when we break into other areas of the world, those zones will then become visible here. And if you want to offer overseas shipping, you can then set your own shipping policies or shipping methods for each of those zones. For example, you probably wouldn't offer local pickup to a country that's overseas. Anyway, I digress. So we've got UK. First thing you need to do here is hit add a shipping method. You need to have at least one shipping method for every one of your products or your store. So you hit add shipping method and up comes this section here. Now, the first thing you need to ask yourself is, are you limiting where you're shipping to? So it might be that you ship anywhere in the UK, in which case you can just ignore this section. But let's say you lived in Southampton and you only wanted to ship or allow local pickup to people in the Southampton or nearby areas. What you could do is click that toggle button there, make sure that goes green, and then here you can type in as many postcodes as you like, and it would only be the first portion of that postcode. So, for example, SO1, and you put a comma in between the two, SO2, SO3, and so on. If you were to then offer also Bournemouth, you might say BH1, BH2, etc. But in this case, I'm not going to limit postcodes because I think the majority of our sellers will be shipping anywhere in the UK. So for that, you hit this button here, add shipping method. Up comes this pop-up here, and you need to pick one. These three, flat rate means one charge, fits all. So it might be that it's £9.99, for example, for your flat rate. So if, let's say we do that, we hit flat rate, add the shipping method, and it will pop into our methods. We need to populate this list here with all the different types of methods that you offer. So if you're not prepared to do local pickup, don't add it. If you are, do add it, and we can set the settings for each of those in a second. Flat rate would be, like I said, if it was, for example, £9.99, you might add that as an option, or you may actually build your shipping costs into your prices. This often we find goes down well with customers because it's just very easy to see how much it costs. Sometimes if someone's buying a product for £6 and then they get to the checkout and they see that it's £11 with shipping, it can put people off. So we quite like free shipping, but it's not for everybody. So flat rate is where it's a cost. Local pickup, self-explanatory, or free shipping, again, quite self-explanatory. If you offer that, then please add it into your list. So once we've got all of the different methods in our list just here, you're actually able to edit them. So if you hit edit on flat rate, for example, it allows you to give that method of shipping a name. You might call it standard shipping or flat rate, whatever you want. But standard shipping is quite a common way to label a shipping method. And then if you've got a cost here, if it's just a flat rate cost, you put in there £9.99 or £12.99 or whatever, or £3.99 for your standard shipping method. And If it's taxable, again, that you'd need to consult your accountants here. You can set it to be taxable or not. That will be charged at the standard VAT rate of 20% if you hit taxable. And then description would be, we would call this, say, dance apparel standard shipping, and I might give a bit of information like 1 to 3 days or something. Now, there is a way of calculating via formula, which I'll cover in another video, depending on how many of something someone buys. So, for example, you might have, if someone buys 50 products, you might not want to charge $3.99. So there is a formula, like I said, which we will cover. And if you want to type into the YouTube channel, the formula for multiple shipping items, we'll go into that in more detail. Or you can have a read through. The description is here. You might be able to work your way through it if you're a little bit more technical, but otherwise watch out for that video. But yeah, standard shipping is the label. The cost for that will be per product if you use this formula, or just a one flat fee, whether it's taxable or not, and then a description. Shipping classes, again, we'll cover this in a separate video, but this section here can be, well, if you read it here, we can optionally add these based on the product shipping class. That will be things like first class, second class, or third class. But again, we'll cover that separately. But to keep things simple for this video, if we're adding a shipping method, which is standard, this is how you do it. Hit save. So now we've decided that we are not going to limit our postcodes, but we do need to add all the types of shipping that we're going to offer to our customers. So we have 3 different options here. So if you hit add a shipping method, you'll see in the list here that we've got 3 different types, and I'll just talk you through those. Flat rate is where we charge for shipping. So that will be things like standard shipping, premium shipping, bronze, silver, gold shipping, whatever you like to call it. But typically we'll see standard and premium. So that's what we'll follow in today's demonstration. Local pickup, if you're offering the ability for your customers to come and actually pick up your products, perhaps they're fragile or very large and not suitable for shipping, that would be the one that you pick. And then free shipping, self-explanatory. If you're offering free shipping, which we do advise, customers do like that because it's very transparent and very clear from the outset how much that product's going to cost. For example, if you had a product for $5 and then you add $4.99 shipping, that's essentially doubling the price, and it sometimes puts people off when they're about to check out. But that's entirely up to you and your policies and how you'd like to do it. Sometimes it's worth trying one way, and if it doesn't work or you're getting better results, try it the other way. Anyway, let's start. Flat rate. I'm going to add a flat rate shipping method. And I'm also going to add the ability to pick up. In fact, I'm going to add all 3 just so I can show you them. Although you probably wouldn't offer free shipping and flat rate. Well, you might do free shipping 5+ days, for example, and flat rate would be, if you pay $3.99, you might get it in 1 to 3 days, and then you might offer a premium on top of that where you get it same day or next day or something like that. But I'll show you through them all anyway. We'll start with free shipping because it's quite simple. Hit edit. You can call it whatever you like, free shipping or shipping included or whatever you like there. We'll just stick with free shipping as it does what it says on the tin. And if you want, you can set a minimum order that the customer has to spend to qualify for free shipping. This would be where you might offer free shipping for all orders over £20, for example, but then have a fallback of a standard or a premium rate shipping method for anything under that. But if you want to set a minimum there, you can. So let's set a minimum of £10 to qualify for that free shipping. Hit save, and that goes into your shipping methods. Cool. Local pickup, hit edit. You might charge £10 for your time to meet someone at a warehouse, or I don't know, it depends how your business is set up, but it's optional. You can set a cost. Generally, that would be kept at naught, but again, it's entirely up to you. Whether that's taxable, again, you would need to put a cost in there for it to be taxable. If the pickup was taxable, you'd choose that, and it would be at the standard UK VAT rate of 20%. And then you can put your own description in here. So, for example, local pickup from the Dance Apparel. Save that. And then the last one, which is going to be the most common and is the most complicated. So take note. When you hit edit, again, you may have more than one of these, but I'm just going to start with one. You hit edit, and we're going to call this one standard shipping. Spelled correctly, of course. Standard shipping. Now, you can either put in here a fixed cost. So it might be $4.99. That gets you your box, your shipping costs, everything included. In which case, you could just put in a figure if you're happy to work with that. Now, not all products are going to be quite as simple as that, especially if someone is ordering lots. If someone orders 50 t-shirts from you, it's not going to cost the same to ship it as if they ordered one, which is why this information here comes in quite important. Now, there's two ways of calculating a variable shipping cost, which is what this is called. And you can either give a fixed cost, put a star, which means multiplied by, and then, for example, the quantity. And that allows us to use the Allboogie platform to calculate a shipping cost based on the number of items that are in that order. So you might charge $2.99 for every t-shirt that's in the order, or £1 for every t-shirt that's in the order. So you would put the monetary value first, £3.25, with a star, which means times the quantity. So that would essentially, if they buy 10 t-shirts, it would be £3.25 times 10. You've got to put in that code there. You can copy it from here, but that will change itself at the checkout stage for the number of items that they've ordered. That's one way of doing it. Now, if someone's ordering 50 t-shirts, you probably wouldn't want to charge them £125. £3.25 times 50. You wouldn't want to charge them 162 quid for delivery of t-shirts. So in that case, what you might do is charge them a fixed rate of, say, 20 quid. And then multiply that by, then add onto that £1 for every t-shirt. Now, then if they're ordering 50 t-shirts, it's going to be 20 quid for the postage, the packaging, if you like, and then £1 for every t-shirt. That would end up being £70 for 50. Hope you're following me. But you have the opportunity here, or the power here, to build a formula based on how your shipping costs work. So you probably have an idea. If you're shipping out 50 t-shirts at a time, you've probably already got a shipping policy in place, or if not, it'd be good to give some thought to how you would like that to work this out. And this box allows you to put a formula together. If you have any specific queries on this, you can always email sellersupport@allboogie.co.uk, and we'll be happy to help you come up with that formula for there. But once you've got your head around it, it's quite straightforward. I think the first thing you need to do is actually work out how you're going to calculate your costs your end. There is one other way, and that's on a percentage basis. Now, let's say you wanted to apply a shipping cost as a percentage of the total order. So if someone's ordering £100, you might say it's 10% of the order value is your shipping cost. So if the order's 100 quid, shipping cost is a tenner. If you want to work it out like that, then what you would do is use this variable or code, which is cost, and then you multiply it by this formula here. Now, although it looks complicated, it's not too bad. As long as you copy and paste it in correctly, you should be fine. So cost will automatically change for the total cost of the order. And then here, the fee percent, so 10% would be 10. And then if you say that we needs to charge a minimum, for example, you know, if someone orders a tenner's worth of something, £1 might not be enough. You might want to charge at least £3.99 and then go up proportionally with the order value. So you might put in £3.99 there. Equally, if someone's ordering £1,000, you might not want to charge £100. You might want a maximum cut off at £39.99. This gives you the power to do that. So yeah, a lot to digest there, but please feel free to go back and watch this video as many times as you like. But I'm just going to start off with a straight up £4.99 fee for standard shipping. Taxable or not, choose that. Again, that'd be for you to decide whether you need to charge tax on your delivery and your postage and packaging. If you're VAT registered, then speak to your accountant about that. And then description, standard shipping, 1 to 3 days, for example. Now, shipping class, this is optional, and we'll cover this in a different video. So for now, you can ignore that. But this is how you add the details for a shipping class called standard shipping with all those information. When you're ready, hit save. And there are our 3 shipping methods for delivery to all postcodes in the UK. Hope that's been helpful. This is a longer video, appreciate that, but it's important to get this bit right. My tips would be to actually work out on paper how you're going to set your shipping charges and then translate that into the different areas on here. But as you can see, there's the flexibility to put together anything. Just to get it right in your head first, and then we'll translate. And if you run into any problems, you can either comment on the video below or contact us at sellersupport@allboogie.co.uk. See you soon.